Well, hello indie people, how are you guys doing? And today I want to talk about the reasons why I hate being autistic. Even though I'm very proud of being autistic and there are a lot of things that I consider to be attributes, there are things about being autistic that I just don't find to be helpful. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons as to why I hate being autistic, and if you're brand new to this channel, basically I talk about autism, talk about the different aspects, talk about my own experiences, and if that sounds like your cup of tea, then consider subscribing down below, turn on those notifications so you do not miss an upload. So the first reason why I hate being autistic is the sensory side of things. Now, I find certain types of lights, bright lights, really disorientating. I also find that I kind of struggle with a mixture of sounds. Like, I could be talking to someone, but then there's also music playing, and then other people talking, and then just other sounds. To me, it's a little bit annoying because when I'm trying to talk to people, I'm really trying to talk to people, and I just hear everything, I just can't filter it out. And when the sounds are really, really loud as well, it kind of just sends me into a little bit of a panic as well, because it's like, where's that noise? What is it? Why are people making noise? It just sets off a level of anxiety with me. But there's not just visual and hearing though, you also have touching stuff and smelling stuff and eating stuff. It does get a bit annoying because I do want to expand my horizons every now and again. I'll be honest, I try to deal with things as best as I can, but it can get a little bit much. So I wish I was able to deal with the sensory side of things a lot better than I actually do. Second reason why I hate being autistic is the social interaction. I feel like I'm okay with social interaction, talking to other people, but I don't feel like I'm the most extroverted person in the world. Well, frankly, I'm not that extroverted. But to me, when it comes to socializing, there's a lot of social rules. You can't say certain things because it's not appropriate. Sometimes I forget about these rules and just blurt out stuff. I do try my very best to censor myself in a way, but at the same time, it can be a little bit tricky doing that, and I just blurt stuff out. And also with socializing, people can just talk about the randomest of things, even if they have no kind of knowledge about it. And to me, that confuses me because I kind of have to know something about it in order to just feel comfortable in the situation. If I don't know anything about it, I'm just I just don't know what to say or what to do. And that can be a little bit frustrating. So I wish that I was just more socially inept in a way. Third reason why I hate being autistic is other people in society. Now, I'm not making a blanket statement. There are plenty of people out there who are very supportive of people on the autism spectrum. People who support me and other autistic YouTubers who are not on the spectrum. That's an amazing thing. But unfortunately, we do have these people who insist on saying that autism's not a thing, it's down to bad parenting. I personally know people who do YouTube and who are autistic. They've had their diagnosis questioned because they appear a certain way, they appear normal and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I know there'll be people out there who are always going to be ignorant, always going to be narrow-minded, but it's annoying when people question my diagnosis the way that I appear on camera. I've been told that I appear perfectly normal, and in a way that is a compliment, but at the same time, I am autistic, I'm proud to be. And to be honest, that's one of the reasons why I do what I do now, make autism awareness videos, just to improve people's understanding, because, unless people are involved in the autism world for one reason or another, they will probably not know anything about it. So channels like mine and other people's channels who talk about autism quite regularly, the whole reason why we do it is to improve understanding in society, so we as autistics can actually be comfortable going out into the real world, mainly so we don't feel judged, we feel safe, and we can just be accepted for who we are, and that is autistic. Fourth reason why I hate being autistic is the fact that I can't really deal with change. I'm going to give you guys an example. In my old job back in September, we moved offices, and basically I got asked to move a ton of stuff from the old office to the new office. Even though it was across the car park and I could still see the old building, it wasn't the same. Like, the temperature of the new office was completely different to the old one. The layout of the new one was different to the old one. The staff in the new one were different to the old one. There was just a lot of change all happening at once, and I kept getting asked like to do this and do that and do this and do that. It just got to a point where I just built up all of this stress inside of me, and I just let it out. Like, I had a full-blown meltdown in the office, in the toilet. Like, I was just sobbing. I just had enough. And also, the organisation that I was working for didn't really give us a lot of time to move a lot of stuff over as well. Like, there was a real serious time constraint. Just the whole experience was just really, really stressful. And I think if I didn't have autism and I was able to cope with change better, it wouldn't have been such a big deal. You know, even though it's one of those things that I just don't like, it's a part of life. You know, changes do happen, like circumstances change. To be honest, I have gotten better with change over time, but it's still something that I just don't like, and I wish that I just was able to deal with change better. Now, the fifth reason why I hate being autistic is just this general feeling of being treated differently. Constantly, there will be people talking to my fiance, and then they'll ask her what I want instead of asking me directly. That example in particular really does upset me, and it does infuriate me, quite frankly, because yes, I am autistic. Yes, sometimes I see things differently, I hear things differently, you know, I interpret the world differently, but that does not mean that I am not able to hold a conversation with someone. Just because I'm autistic as well does not mean that I'm gonna have a random meltdown after you've asked me, how do you like your eggs? You know, if I'm finding a situation difficult, I'll tell someone that I'm having a difficult time with a situation, and I'll just go off for 5 minutes, cool off, have a breather, something like that. Just something just to get myself away from that situation. There's no reason why you have to go to my fiance to find out how I want my eggs. Just come up and talk to me, you know, just treat me the same way as anyone else. And that's just how I personally feel. So guys, those are my 5 reasons why I hate being autistic, but what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. It'd be great to hear from you guys. And with that, that is the end of the video. But if you did enjoy this, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on those notifications. Stay you, stay indie. I hope you have a really great day, and I'll see you all very soon. See you later, guys.